Welcome to my channel. Now playing.
Pip's Great Adventure. There's no place like home. Once upon a time, in a lonely burrow beneath a big oak tree, lived a family of mice. In that family lived Pip, a curious field mouse with soft gray fur and whiskers that twitched with excitement. His biggest dream was to see the world. "I'm big now and want to see the world," Pip said. Pip's mother reluctantly agreed to his request. Even though his home was a warm and safe place filled with the scent of dried berries and the loving stories of his family, Pip longed to see the unknown world. One sunny morning, Pip packed a small bag with a piece of cheese and a dried wildflower, said goodbye to his family, and bravely set out. His first friend was an old badger named Barnaby, who had a friendly, wrinkled face. Barnaby had lived for a long time and knew every secret of the forest. Barnaby had warned Pip about the dangers of wandering too far, but seeing the little mouse's determined eyes, he directed him to the Whispering Willows, where beautiful butterflies lived.
Next, Pip met Luna, a glowing blue firefly. She moved through the air swiftly. Luna's wings shimmered with all the rainbow colors, and she had an adventurous spirit. Luna told him about the big pond with water as clear as glass and lily pads big enough to dance on. She invited him to travel with her, but Pip's tiny legs couldn't keep up with her speed. "Okay, you go ahead. I'll follow behind you," Pip said, continued his journey, and after a while, he met Winston, a slow but kind turtle. Winston moved slowly, but his back was patterned with stories from 100 journeys. He told Pip about a great mountain where the stars seemed close enough to touch and the wind sang ancient songs. He shared some valuable stories with Pip, but the mountain was too far and too high for a little mouse to travel. Pip saw many wonderful things: a beautiful waterfall, a field of sunflowers that reached for the sky. Pip came across a field of sunflowers that stretched to the sky. He took a rest in the sunflower field, ate a piece of cheese, and continued his journey. Guided by Barnaby and Winston's advice, Pip arrived at the Whispering Willows. He was overjoyed to see the beautiful butterflies and play with them. Finally, thanks to his determination, Pip reached the summit of the great mountain. He looked up at the sky and understood that what Winston had said was true. The stars seemed so close, almost within reach. The wind sound was as sweet as a beautiful song. Pip felt a deep sense of happiness and pride for a little mouse who had managed to climb the difficult mountain. As darkness began to fall, Pip started his journey back. Pip met a playful family of squirrels. While spending time with them, Pip began to miss home. But as the sun began to set and big shadows fell across the forest, a fear crept into his heart. The forest that had seemed so exciting now felt vast and intimidating. The cheese in his bag was gone, the wildflower had withered, his cozy burrow, the warmth of his family, filled Pip with a longing he had never felt before. The world was full of amazing sights, but he realized that the most valuable feeling was the comfort and love of his home. Barnaby's wisdom, Luna's brightness, and Winston's stories were wonderful, but they didn't have the warmth of his mother's whiskers or the security of his own soft bed. With a renewed purpose, Pip went back. His little heart was filled with joy. He had seen the world, but he had also discovered the greatest truth. There really is no place like home. A story that provides a valuable lesson to your child. If you want to get it as a book, check the link in the description below.